Oh, hi! What? Hi folks, this is like a test to experiment the way I want to vlog in the future and also to check this new microphone just to improve the audio quality. So today's plan is to show you my first day out in the sea with my wife. We had like a nice day out in the sea. It was a cloudy day, but was also very calm and I felt very good that day. As I'm trying to understand which style for my videos in the future, for this specific one, I decided to go with a voiceover because I think is the best, so I could actually enjoy the day out in the sea. So thank you very much for joining me and I hope you are gonna enjoy it.
6th of July, 7 AM. I just woke up and I want to die. The day is cloudy, but it looks good in the forecast. It's a bit chilly. It might rain a little bit, but hey, we are gonna get wet anyway, so.
Today we're going to have some sailboat course in Cobh. Really curious to know how it is gonna be, but it looks like it's gonna be interesting. But I just left like 3 hours last night. Don't drink and sleep. I'm starving.
Me too.
I really wanted like a heavy breakfast.
Full Irish breakfast.
Full Irish breakfast so we can puke on board while sailing. We don't have much time because the lift is gonna leave the station in 1 hour ish, so we have to find something very fast, otherwise scrambled eggs, very well cooked throughout. Scrambled eggs. This is my beautiful mini breakfast. Some bread, my coffee. Well, breakfast was good, very good.
Yeah.
And probably it's because all the chefs were Italians. They are everywhere. We are everywhere. And it was a very nice place, Leonardo. And suggest if you come to Cobh to have like a quick breakfast in there. And now let's find out where to get the lift.
And then we met Ed English, that he will drive us to the meeting point, but also he is going to be our skipper for the day. He will teach us many things. And after something like 10-15 minutes, we crossed Cobh and we arrived to the destination. Here we met several people that were going to do the same course as we did, and then we had a general introduction to the course and what we are going to do throughout the day, knots, security, how to read nautical maps, etc, etc.
He'd literally gone wrong.
You have to do like this. No, actually.
So this rope work is important on boats because if you tie the ropes properly, you'll be able to undo them when you need to undo them.
Yes. And this one is basically a simple knot that helps you to hold things in place, but it's easy to undo it.
Yes, 100%.
And then here we have the difference between the buoyancy aid and the life jacket. So the first one helps you to stay afloat if you fall in the water, but the life jacket is good because if you're knocked unconscious, it inflates, so keeps your head out the water so you can breathe.
The chart is like a map of the sea. When you become a sailor, you will have no interest in this land whatsoever. You'll be looking at it in a completely different way, and you just completely ignore the rest because the land doesn't matter.
And here this nice fella was teaching us how to read the map in the reality, so we now know about the height from the bottom of the sea that is dependent on the tide that we have at the moment, the atmospheric pressure. In general, it is quite easy and quite straightforward to understand, and it was very funny to do so. I can actually read a map, and eventually, after all this was explained, we moved to the boat so we could actually sail.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody.
Full experience, full Irish experience. Sailing, no, sailing, no. Boat, yes, but not sailing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Good. Not too bad.
So this boat is a Beneteau 367 based in Saint-Gilles-Croix-de-Vie in western France. She was built in 2002. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down below to the saloon and I'll explain more about the boat. So always face the ladder.
Eddie is an amazing person, was super chill, patient. He takes his time to explain things and you can make so many questions and he doesn't get annoyed at all. Awesome person. He was explaining us the differences between the different parts of the boat, how to navigate, preparation, that is fundamental, is very important when you want to sail. No preparation is very bad and many people have trouble because they don't plan well. And after a few seconds we are preparing to leave the dock.
You'll be taking this off and leaving it on the dock.
Come again?
You ready there?
Yeah. For Eddie's child's play and we are leaving the dock.
We're out in the main channel. Yeah.
To pull this one, right?
There's no wind here and the tide is here, so
It dropped just right now because there was a little bit of wind before.
there was chimney stacks there and they're all marked on the chart. So we're looking down in this direction when we're looking at that chimney. And the green buoy is over there somewhere.
So if we didn't have the motor, we wouldn't be able to just let it sail.
No, we would be focusing very much on trying to set the sail. I'd probably have the sail unrolled fully
Okay.
and I'd be in at the side, either
Okay.
side, because the tide is strongest where the water's deepest in the middle.
And the day went pretty much like that, and here you can see the actual position of the boat right now, and we were aiming towards Crosshaven, so we could have like a lunch and talk a little bit, explore more about sailing jargon and techniques and all this kind of stuff. And then Eddie told us about this island just off the coast of Cobh, Spike Island. It's had a bit of everything over the years, a monastery, a military base and even a prison. He said it was also called Islands Alcatraz. It is interesting to think all this heritage in just one single spot. Fascinating. And then Eddie's been just about everywhere, across the Pacific, through the Caribbean, even out to Australia and French Polynesia. He's seen it all, but what stuck with us was when he said about the Atlantic. That's the one you really have to watch, while the Pacific, as the name suggests, is more Pacific. And here, as you can see, I'm just bringing back the fender on board, so I guess it's because it can cause friction and slow down the boat, I suppose. And after we were practicing the tacking and the jibing. So, for instance, if you're trying to change direction, you're going against the wind and you cannot go like straight towards the wind. So there is like a dead zone against the wind that you cannot like point straight to the wind. And so if you want to switch direction, you are tacking. So for example, you are on the left side and you want to move to the right side, and then this action is called tacking. If you try to do in the other side, so when you go with the wind and you're running with the wind, you want to switch side, this is called jibing. The difference is that if you're going against the wind, you cannot go towards it like in the dead zone, that is more or less 30-45 degrees towards the wind direction is coming from. While if you go with the wind, you can do that without any problem. And eventually, after a couple of hours of practicing out on the sea, we moved back to the marina we were coming from, and Eddie was going through what we learned throughout the day. He was so open again to question, very patient, an amazing person.
I'm an instructor, so therefore it's my job to help to teach as well as just give a day out.
I'm destroyed, guys. I'm completely destroyed. Very tired. But it was like a funny day, super chill, relaxing.
I'm so tired
She's dead.
and I'm hungry.
She's always hungry.